Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen patch notes, this time for the PTU patch 3.0.1. It's available to all backers to test now. The PTU currently requires a separate launcher, links below if you want to download and install it. It is different from a live build, it is more testy. You may also have to reset your PTU password via the PTU website if you can't remember it. Again, links below to that. There are a couple of major known issues with the patch. Account copy is currently broken. If you already copied your account to the PTU during the 3.0 PTU cycle, your copy is still valid. If you did not copy your account, then you were unable to get access currently until that issue is resolved. Do not use the Vehicle Manager app, the VMA, on your mobiGlas. Doing so will leave behind potentially resource-expensive small ship models, so do not use it at all. Additions and changes in the patch. They've added the monocle to the PMA and added eye accessory slots as an option in the PMA as well. So basically this is the concierge monocle, which you can now customize your character with. Ships and vehicles. AI now have specific shield generators that provide half the shield health and regen. For all ships, ship HP has been reduced, regen has been lowered, regen ramp up time increased, and shields now allow more physical damage to pass through the less health they have. For all ships, armor has been reduced to 1.0 for physical and 0.9 for energy for all ships. Missile damage and explosive radius have been reduced as well, but this is actually more in keeping with the lowered ship health and basically shield health. Missiles have not been nerfed, relatively. Some additional bug fixes as well, and this is one of the major focuses of this patch. Players should no longer be sorted into races that have already started, causing an error code. There's a speculative fix for ships missing items. The reputation should now persist between player sessions as well. That is a big fix. Fix for ship EMP weapons charging much faster than intended. Fixes for certain weapon families starting at max spread and then recovering significantly slower than expected. When trying on/inspecting clothes, your face should no longer be illuminated by helmet lights that aren't there. There's a fix for ships duplicating if changes were made to the pledge while an insurance claim was being made. Admin NPCs should now accept boxes and allow players to complete related missions, although this is not the case, and we'll talk about that in a second. Boxes placed on admin counters should no longer fall through the floor. REC rented items should no longer invalidate prior rentals, and rentals with time remaining from the prior patch should be available. Carryable crates and objects dropped from vehicle destruction in excess of SCU crates in cargo grids will now spawn on positions on cargo grids instead of near world origin. Players should no longer be able to break their character and be stuck spawning as a white sphere. That is the ping pong ball or the golf ball bug or whatever you've heard. That's great that they fixed that. And there's been various crash fixes, both server and client side as well. As an additional little note as well, when using the mobiGlas, there is a chance to cause a graphical glitch that will remain for the duration of the session. Relaunching into Crusader will actually fix that. From actually playing the patch, performance and stability is a bit better. I do have a beastly rig though, and at the times I play, I typically get 35 to 50 FPS on the UK servers in the persistent universe or the European servers. This could be due to lower populations and server load though, as only a few people are playing this PTU. And I've seen a lot of people say that performance is unchanged, although some people are suggesting that they are also getting slightly higher frame rates. Admin NPCs in this patch still seem broken, or at least unresponsive when I've tried to interact with them. Ships are significantly easier to kill though. If you fly with a stick or mouse with gimbal lock, the aiming feels a bit better to me. That said, there are still issues. Again, frame rates could be the cause of that, or it could just be the fact that I'm able to kill stuff a lot easier and quicker because of their health reduction makes me feel like it's easier to aim. And you do feel like much more of a badass now when you're murdering lots of pirates. Ships spawn when you request them, and they don't seem to be broken or missing doors anymore, which is extreme wins for me, at least on the tests that I've done. There is still some issues I'd like fixed though. The mouse dead zones, so gimbaled pilots can actually aim more easily. I'm having to lock my weapons all of the time, even if I wanted to use gimbals. The admin NPCs getting them working allows for a lot more gameplay access. The ability to interact with the VMA, allowing equipment changes to persist on the ships and actually be changed easily, would be very useful as well. Other than those issues that need to be addressed, overall this patch is pretty great. It's fixed some of the major issues I had, added a bit more polish, added a little ton, a bit more accessibility to gameplay. Well, I suppose a lot if you're talking about killing things, actually being able to go to the ECN missions or whatever, or just general missions and murder things things. You actually are able to do that a lot easier now. When you get quantumly interdicted, you can kill all of those pirates really quickly. When you go to an ECN mission, you can murder everything or patrol pretty damn quick. And it also makes Arena Commander, Pirate Swarm, and Vandal Swarm worth playing again. So jump in and play that. A quick tip for less downloading if you are trying to grab that PTU and you don't want to install the whole thing. After installing the PTU launcher, you can actually grab and copy your Star Citizen folder from 3.0, which is typically in your, wherever you installed it, path, Roberts Space Industries / Star Citizen. Then you can copy that to the parent folder of the PTU launcher and rename that Star Citizen folder Star Citizen PTU. Then verify the files in the PTU launcher. That should speed up your download significantly. There is no confirmation on when there will be a live release of patch 3.0.1, but it will probably be relatively shortly within the next couple of weeks, just because of how small the patch is and how stable I was finding it. So potentially next week sort of thing. Every month we give away a ship. For February, it's a luxury 890 jump donated by our featured org, Synchronizers. They are an org that plan to encompass all of the gameplay that Star Citizen has to offer. That said, they do oppose piracy and seek members to add to their mature family of both casual and more hardcore players alike. But there are no other restrictions on membership other than that. Links below if you're interested in checking them out. They have an active Discord and are active in Star Citizen now. All you need to do, however, to be in for a chance of winning that 890 jump is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my Star Citizen videos during the month. Do you have any questions about the patch, the PTU, about Star Citizen 3.0, 3.01, 3.1, all the numbers, or Squadron 42's development, Star Citizen development, gameplay mechanics, chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, you can find the links to Patreon down below, as well as everything else we've talked about. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.